Sydney, what are you doing?
I'm doing my reining pattern.
Why?
My mom always says I have to do it on the ground before I can do it on my horse.
Well, that's a good idea, but we should be doing our speech right now.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Sydney Hildebrand.
And my name's Joanna Nielsen, and we're from Madison County. It's an incomparable thrill to run down the arena as fast as the wind can carry you. Slide 20 to 30 feet and let your mind go blank.
Can you imagine that you're spinning around so fast that your vision blurs? This is why reining is the most exciting sport in the horse industry. Let's start with the history of reining. Early cowboys needed a quick and nimble horse to manage their cattle in the southern United States. These cowboys needed a horse that they could use by steering their weight, legs, and with one rein. This would free the other hand so they could rope. In a typical cowboy fashion, these cowboys would compete against each other to see whose horse could slide the farthest and turn the fastest. This was the very beginning of the reining competition known today. In 1949, the American Quarter Horse Association, or AQHA, recognized reining as a sport. Then in 1966, an association was formed specifically for reining, the National Reining Horse Association, or NRHA. In reining, any type of horse may be used. Stock type and quarter horses are the main types of horses. Your horse needs to be quick, responsive, athletic, and willing to do anything a master demands. Your horse should also be powerful in the hind end to be able to do sliding stops and rollbacks. Coordination in your horse is good for spins and flying lead changes.
Reining is a Western competition for horses where the rider guides the horse through a precise pattern of circles, hard stops, and fast spins. This pattern is always done at the lope. Here are some maneuvers that would be in a typical reining pattern. Circles. There are two types of circles, big and fast, and small and slow. They're done at both ends of the arena. The rundown. The horse gallops down the side of the arena and does a sliding stop. Back or back up. The horse must back up quickly and freely, 10 feet or so. Flying lead changes. The horses change their lead with their front and hind legs in midair at the lope. Sliding stops. Horses stop deep on their hind legs while their front legs walk or pedal freely while they're carrying them 20 to 30 feet. Rollback. The horse runs down the side of the arena and does a sliding stop. Then the horse turns over its hind haunches and lopes off in the opposite direction. Spins or turnarounds. From a standstill, the horse does a full 360-degree turn or more. This is done planting their inside hind leg in the ground while their front outside leg crosses over the front inside leg. When all of the maneuvers are put together, it makes up a reining pattern. When judging a reining pattern, each contestant starts with an average of 70 points. Credit of 0 to 5 will be given for smoothness, attitude, and quickness in doing each maneuver while using a controlled speed. Penalties will be given with a deduction of -1 to -5 points. Penalties will include a disobedient horse, over or under spinning, wrong leads, or other small errors. Any inappropriate abuse, illegal equipment, or misconduct will result in a score of 0 in your reining pattern.
When entering the arena, riders must use a Western saddle and bridle. There are several different kinds of bits that are used. Although there are several legal bits that are used, oftentimes illegal bits are used. The difference between an illegal and legal bit is the discipline. When determining if your bit is illegal or legal, you can see how the bit is set up and how harsh the bit would be. This is a legal bit, and it doesn't have any harsh piece, and it's broken in the middle.
This is an illegal bit because it's not broken in the middle. It has wires to pinch the tongue over the arch, and then there are prongs that come down from the middle of the bit.
This is a legal bit, and it's kind of like that one, but it doesn't have wires across the mouthpiece, nor does it have prongs. Reining can put a lot of stress on your horse's legs and body. Leg protection is very important. Using splint boots, polo wraps, skid boots, and bell boots will help protect your horse's legs. Splint boots and polo wraps protect the cannon bones of the lower front legs, as well as skid boots for their hind fetlocks. Bell boots, which wrap around the pastern and protect the hoof and the cornering band, they are only often seen on the front feet, but can be worn on all four. Another important way to protect your horse is by proper shoeing. Most reining horse has a normal shoe on the front feet, but have a specialized shoe on their back feet. These specialized shoes are called sliding plates. Sliding plates are different from other shoes because they are smoother and have a wider bar of steel. Even the nail heads are filed flush with the shoe. These shoes allow the horse to slide with less resistance. When they plant their hind feet to stop, the shoes have longer trailers to help the horse's legs slide freely in a straight path, as well as a roll toe from catching the ground.
Freestyle reining. Freestyle reining is a class of reining in which you get to make up your own pattern. Freestyle reining allows each the horse and the rider to work together as a team. This is the only reining pattern to be timed. You get 3.5 minutes to perform a reining pattern to music. When doing freestyle reining, you're allowed to ride with a costume, but it's not required. Riders may ride their horses with one rein, 2 reins, or even no hands. But you have to ride in an NRHA approved bit along with approved props. You are allowed to do your reining pattern bareback and or bridleless. This makes some of the maneuvers harder to do. A reining pattern combined with props and music can make one of the most exciting events as a spectator.
As we review back, we have discussed that reining was started as a cowboys competition, and then in 1966 was formed into the National Reining Horse Association. Circles, flying lead changes, rundowns, sliding stops, backs, rollbacks, and spins are the maneuvers that make up a reining pattern. We have shown you illegal and legal bits, as well as leg protection and proper shoeing for your horse. Now that you know what reining is all about, get out there and give it a try. Sources: www.en.wikipedia.org/wiki/National Reining Horse Association, www.en.wikipedia.org/wiki/reining #external links, www.nrha.com, www.googleimages.com, and Reining Complete Revised by Al Dunning.
Does anyone have any questions? The question was, do both of us do reining? We both do. We show in, I show in the county fair, and so does she, and I show in POA, and we both do reining for fun because it's just one of our passions.
The question was, how did we become interested in the topic? Well, we both did it as in our show, and we wanted to know what was the history about reining and how it got started, and also what was the illegal and legal equipment that you could use. Are there any other questions?
There are no more questions. This concludes our presentation. Thank you.